So you've spent years, maybe even a decade building your website. You've written the blog posts, the static pages. You've optimized all those pages and you've tried to play by all the rules that the gurus have told you to follow. But what if those very rules are now giant flashing red flags that lead to a smarter, more sophisticated Google? And what if the game has changed so much that the old playbook actively working against you? Hi there, it's Adrian from Numero Uno Web Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to expose the outdated SEO tactics you're probably still using. Tactics that Google now actively penalizes. And more importantly, I'm going to lay out the new playbook you need to not just survive the coming changes, but to dominate in 2026 and beyond. And look, this isn't about fear-mongering. It's about a fundamental shift in how search works, and understanding this shift is the only way forward for your website's success. So let's go. So let's be brutally honest. For years, SEO felt like a game against the machine. The goal was to figure out the machine's rules and exploit them. We treated Google like a simple gatekeeper that could be fooled by the right combination of keywords and technical tricks. You check the right boxes, and you can rank. But that era is over. Finished. The biggest mistake you can make heading into 2026 is thinking you're still trying to please a dumb algorithm. Google is no longer just a keyword matching engine. Thanks to its constantly evolving AI, especially its helpful content system, Google now understands context and nuance and, most importantly, intent. It's not just looking for pages that contain your keywords, it's trying to find the single most helpful, credible, and trustworthy answer on the entire internet. Think of it less like a machine to be gamed and more like a hyper-intelligent researcher. This shift from manipulation to merit is the single biggest reason why old SEO tactics are becoming toxic to your traffic. Google's goal is to stop system manipulation and reward helpful, high-quality content created for people. The game has changed from how do I rank to how do I become the best answer? So the scary part is that many businesses are still pouring time and money into strategies that are now getting them penalized. So I want to break down 3 of the most dangerous ones you need to stop immediately. So outdated tactic number 1 is the keyword stuffing and thin content. And you know what I'm talking about. You find a golden phrase like best running shoes for beginners, and the old playbook tells you to cram it into your title, your subheadings, and every other sentence. The result is robotic, unreadable content that's painful for any human to get through. And years ago, this worked. Today, though, Google sees it as a desperate attempt to manipulate rankings. Its modern AI understands synonyms and related topics. So when it sees a page that's unnaturally stuffed with the same phrase, it's a massive signal of low quality, thin content. And this only gets you penalized, but it creates a terrible user experience, telling Google that your page isn't helpful and causing your rankings to plummet. Outdated tactic number 2 is unchecked AI content. So with generative AI, new and dangerous temptation has emerged. You can produce thousands of articles with a click of a button, and people are treating AI like a content vending machine, pumping out generic, soulless blog posts, hoping that quantity will win. This is a short-term play that will get crushed. Google is getting smarter at distinguishing between human-written content with original insights and generic, regurgitated AI text. In fact, recent spam updates like the August 2025 spam update and the September 2025 perspective update specifically target this kind of low-quality, unhelpful content. Google isn't against AI content. It's just against bad AI content, and unverified, soulless AI text is the definition of bad. An outdated tactic number 3, chasing low-quality, irrelevant backlinks. For a long time, SEO was a numbers game. The more backlinks, the better. This led to an industry of buying link packages and spamming comment sections. While Google's Penguin update first targeted this years ago, the modern algorithm has evolved far beyond that. Today, it's not about a specific penalty like Penguin. It's that a portfolio of low-quality links is a clear sign of a low-quality site, which Google's core systems are designed to demote. A single, high-quality backlink from a respected site in your niche is worth more than 1,000 spammy ones because it signals genuine authority. So, if the old tricks are dead, what's the new playbook? Well, it's summarized in just one acronym that you must burn into your brain. And it's something that I've said on countless videos before, and it's just 4 simple letters. EEAT. Now, this all stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And this isn't just a guideline. It's the framework Google's human raters use to evaluate page quality, and the algorithms are built to reward these signals. So let's break it down. I've done it before in previous videos, but let's just do a quick recap. The first E is for experience. This is about proving you have real first-hand experience with a topic. So think of a restaurant review. Would you trust someone who only read the menu or someone who actually ate the food? Google wants to rank the person who ate the food. So show this with personal stories, case studies, and authentic photos or videos you took of yourself. This proves you've been there and you've done that. The second E is for expertise. While experience is about doing, expertise is about knowing. Do you have the credentials, the education, or a proven track record? For your money or your life topics like health and finance, this is simply non-negotiable. You need to demonstrate it with clear author bios, in-depth content that covers a topic comprehensively, and by citing credible sources. The A is for authoritativeness. This is about your reputation. Are you seen as a go-to source in your industry? Authoritativeness is demonstrated when other reputable sites link to your content and your brand is mentioned in your field. This is your best defense in the age of AI overviews, which now appear in a rapidly growing number of searches. Google's AI needs to pull answers from the most credible sources, and if you're the authority, you become the answer, not just another link. And finally, T is for trustworthiness. Trust is the foundation. Can users trust you with their time, their data, their money? You build trust with the basics: a secure HTTPS website, clear contact info, and transparent privacy policies, but it actually goes a bit deeper. Showcasing real customer testimonials and being honest about your sources builds immense trust and signals to Google that your site is a safe, reliable result for users. Now look, I know this is a lot. We're moving from a world of simple checklists to building a real, credible brand online. If this breakdown is helping you see the bigger picture, then please just do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below. I put out videos like this every week to help you navigate the future of digital marketing. Okay, so we got the theory down, but what does this look like in practice? So let's boil it down to 2 critical actions. So action number 1 is to build your brand, not just your SEO. The ultimate signal of authority is when users search for your brand by name. This is called branded search. In a world where AI overviews are already slashing click-through rates for top organic results, waiting for users to stumble on your link is a losing strategy. You need them to look for you. So how do you do that? You need to build a strong social media presence. Genuinely help people in relevant communities like Reddit and Quora. Collaborate with other creators. The goal here is to become so well known for what you do that people actively seek you out. This is your ultimate defense against any algorithm change. Action number 2, embrace and encourage user-generated content. One of the most powerful ways to build experience and trust at scale is through your users. Customer reviews, testimonials, comments, forum posts are a gold mine for modern SEO. Why? Well, simply put, it's authentic proof from real people. Search engines notice platforms like Reddit because they offer raw, unfiltered human experience. Exactly what EEAT is about. So actively encourage your customers to leave reviews. Create a space for community. When Google sees dozens of real people vouching for you, it's an incredibly powerful trust signal you just can't fake. So the future of SEO can feel intimidating. AI-driven results and constant updates are making old methods obsolete. But the truth is, Google isn't trying to trick you. It's just getting better at what it has always tried to do: reward the best content. But the loopholes are closing. The shortcuts are becoming dead ends. The only path forward is to stop trying to manipulate a machine and start focusing on serving humans. So your action plan can be boiled down to 3 simple steps. Stop keyword stuffing and creating thin robotic content. Stop publishing lazy, unedited AI articles at scale. And stop chasing low-quality, spammy backlinks. And instead, pour that energy into demonstrating your first-hand experience. Build your recognized expertise, become the go-to authority in your niche, and earn the trust of your audience at every touch point. The future of search isn't just about finding the next hack. It's It's about being the best, most helpful, and most trustworthy answer. So start building your brand on that foundation today. And 2026 won't be a year you fear. Could be your best year yet. And look, if you want help, my email address is in the video description below. Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to take a few minutes to go over your current website, your current SEO strategy, and give you some tips on how to improve it. Also, you can feel free to put anything in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, and if you want more tips on succeeding online in 2026, I want you to check out this video, which reveals the top 5 design tips for your website next year.